All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I am here with Baby Beard Media, and this is session 2 of Corporate Infestation, the game of Cyberpunk Red in the setting of heaven. You know us, you know everything about us. Make sure you guys check out patreon.com/babybeard. Check out Baby Beard Media on YouTube, on all the social media. And make sure you check out Roll2Cast. I have it on the bottom right of the screen. It's available on Spotify and iTunes, so you can listen to these beautiful people and their awesome actual plays, let's plays, plays, all that stuff, baby. All right. All the plays. We'll get right back into it. But before we do get back into it, I don't think we need to do character introductions. You guys listened to the first episode. I think we pretty much figured that stuff out. So I do have one question for the character of Grandma.
Yeah.
And well, first, Phil, I want to ask you if Grandma believes in forgiveness. Is she one that believes that
I mean, yeah, but you have to earn it. You know, it's not a blanket thing that's extended to everybody. People can change, but it doesn't happen very often. In my experience. That's why it's so special when it does. You got to recognize it when it does happen, but don't expect it. You want my forgiveness? Earn it.
A hard woman who's seen a lot. That's what Grandma is, and that's what I'm getting off the vibe that I'm getting from her. Spitfire, what do you feel about forgiveness in the time of the Red?
Oh, look, it really depends, right? Because most people lie out of their goddamn ass. And so most people don't tend to tell the truth. And he doesn't trust people pretty much implicitly. There's a select few. But, you know, if you... here's the thing. He has a bit of a lie detector. So if he thinks you're telling the truth, then it's about a 50-50 chance. He'll forgive you, but he might not trust you again.
Okay, that's
Forgive,
fair.
But don't forget.
That's fair. Not too far from the family tree. A chip off the old
but
block.
Don't forget.
That's what it is.
Forgive, but don't. I learned from the fucking best.
Aw.
And Wax, how do you feel about forgiveness?
Yeah, man. It's like, you know, it's cool. You gotta love people, I guess, you know. And also, like, if forgiveness wasn't like a thing and you didn't forgive, I'd be very, you know, there'd be a lot of people who'd hate me. They still do, but
I feel like Wax has asked for forgiveness from a lot of people.
yeah, you know, I think it's better to, like, you know, apologize and stuff. And
there you go. I like it.
How's
Wax.
your relationship with your exes, by the way?
Yeah. I was going to say, how many people do you think have forgiven him?
Yep.
Not enough.
Well, they never see him again.
Well, that's right.
Yes, three, obviously.
Yeah. I think Wax's general attitude is that it needs to happen more often than not.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
So a very optimistic person. I don't know if that's self-serving or if that is just a philosophy of a good person. We'll have to find out.
Let's see.
Expects to be forgiven.
Wax, good person?
It's debatable. It's debatable if there's any good people in Cyberpunk.
That's right.
So,
Anyway.
What about Sprocket? How does she feel about forgiveness?
Well, of course, people must be forgiven. Everyone makes mistakes, and family make mistakes most of all. However, if you need to earn back trust or earn forgiveness in the Volkov Circus, we make you do the dance of 7 swords. And after that, you know if someone has opened up their heart for you to forgive.
Or if someone... Yeah, I was going to say, or they opened your heart up.
Vlad will forgive anyone if they have little treats for him, though. He's such a sucker. I say to him, Vlad, you are an easy mark. You're lucky that you have someone like me to look out for you. I am so streetwise.
Well done, well done. Okay, so seems like across the board, forgiveness is one of those things you either have to earn, but it can come. Forgiveness is something that does exist in the time of the Red for you four dreamers. Now, how do you guys feel? How do you guys feel about the rest of the dreamers? Do you think they share the same kind of forgiveness, or do you think you all have the same kind of philosophy about it?
Well, that's one of the things about the project is that you don't have to conform to be a dreamer. It takes all sorts. So I couldn't say that everybody shares the same values, but we're all in this tower because we're trying to change the world, at least a little bit around us. So I'd like to think that a lot of people join the project because they think, change can happen.
I think everyone is open for it. They always forgive me when I make little mistakes. They say, Sprocket, that is not food, that is hay. And I go, oh no, I'm so sorry. I'll put it back where I found it. And we are all one big family, and family forgives.
Family forgives. We are all one big family. That's right. And
I also don't like this line of questioning because I'm like, John, what have we done?
Do we need forgiving?
I'm just, I just want to set a standard of how everybody feels about forgiveness because it might come into play later on in the story. We're going to have to find out.
Well, that sounds ominous.
Well, these corpos need to earn it. That's what I'm saying.
I feel like Phil is onto something, and I may have played my hand. But let's go back to Night City. We were just about to leave heaven because we had found out about Garvey Hammond, one of the two corporates, ex-corporates, I should say, now dreamers, technically, that has been reported missing. They haven't showed up. Their family members said they haven't showed up. They haven't showed up to work. And Dreamland, even though Dreamland has been acting very strangely, extremely strangely. Whoa, Jesus. Oh. I was like,
zoomed in on what I was saying. Amazing.
Yeah. I was
Very
like,
clever.
I was like, how the hell did that shit happen? That's nice.
Sorry.
No, you're good. So Garvey Hammond and Sierra Park were the two missing corporates. You guys went and checked out Sierra Park's apartment, and it was clear that one of the main takeaways that you got was that he went and had a meeting or went to some kind of yoga class called Transcendentia. That was the place.
That's right.
It was very cult-like.
Exactly.
The reading material was very like, give up your old life. Accept fully. Yeah, it was goop. Yeah.
Just like real yogis, am I right?
Yeah, and that was the last time anybody had seen him, or that's the last thing that we know about Sierra Park.
Yeah.
And
we were going to check that out when bad news came, right?
Exactly. Then news had come that NCPD had located the body of Garvey Hammond, and the location is known. And to give you guys an idea of how NCPD works with the Dreamers and their lawkeepers, the way that Night City is in 2045 right now is the police take any help that they can. If you're like, hey, we have a community and we police it ourselves, they're like, fine. That means we don't have to deal with it. So there's a lot of, working hand in hand with the police as long as your intentions are good. And the Dreamers have a good reputation as far as their lawkeepers do in Night City because they're one of the quote-unquote good guys.
Yeah.
So as soon as Night City Night City Police Department found the body, they identified it as somebody that is a dreamer. They got on the horn, called Skip, your resident lawkeeper or manager of the lawkeepers. And even though she was severely overworked, she was able to give you guys lawkeeper status. And according to Dreamland, which is another rare thing for Dreamland to do, just to give people lawkeeper status out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Dreamland gave you guys this status so you can check out the apartment that you went to and now to go as liaisons for heaven to try to figure out what's going on with Garvey Hammond's body. Any information you can get. You have an address, you have a place. Now, before you guys leave, do you want to get outfitted with anything special from the law keepers in Dreamland or in heaven? There's a little bit of an armory. It's not Fort Knox. It's not some kind of crazy military outpost, but there are some things there that might be able to help you out. You just have to let me know what you guys want to take with you, and we'll see if that's available.
How are you for grenades, Sprocket?
Well,
We know you like grenades.
yeah, I was kind of like, think I had reset to what I had at the beginning of our little escapades, because she used up pretty much all of her stock. I think she would like to, because this was a special thing that I got from heaven, and I was able to borrow an EMP grenade. If they have any,
Sure.
yes. Well, I will bring back what I got with it. How about that? The trade system is not exact. You don't exact get grenade back, but you got what grenade got. So
Sprocket, you see this? This is what they call a microwaver. It's like an EMP, but you point it at people. Pretty handy. That doesn't work.
Oh.
I was gonna say because
yeah.
did you? Because we're crossing over all over the place, which is great. Predominantly, Sprocket has been going left, right, and center. How did you? What was the thing that you ended up getting when you at the end of that session with
Fancy gun, right?
It's Cyberpunk Uncensored. Yeah, it was a gun. Hang on, I did write it down. All my little analog notes here.
Oh, we've
Not
lost
very
our netrunner.
cyberpunk.
That's right.
I'm still here.
I
Oh,
think
good.
we can't
Well,
see
she's
your
look-
video.
Yeah,
if that's
I've just taken my video away. I have to do an Uber thing because I'm using my
okay.
phone as my camera.
Yeah,
Hey.
that's
Okay,
fine.
cool.
Go ahead. The
Nice.
camera switched around, but it's fine. It's all good.
I was gonna ask what.
Yeah,
Oh, she's looking up. It's fine.
Yeah, he just gave me like a standard heavy pistol. I'm fairly sure.
It just has sentimental value, right?
Yeah.
It's sentimental. It was basically it's Sprocket's like first little mission as an edge runner, while she was like thinking of, she don't quite fit in with circus life, not a good performer, and so she managed to hook up with these edge runners and help them pull off this heist. And at the end, their fixer handed her a heavy gun and said, "Hey, if you ever head to Night City, you might need one of these." So it was like a very sweet little moment.
That's nice. Okay,
So
so
definitely like she's got a huge duffel bag with her, her shotgun, her sledgehammer,
Grenade.
all her grenades, that she just kind of like slings over her shoulder with like a nice little lining, inner pocket lining for Vlad if he wants to not scurry about in her clothing. So she'll
Sorry.
yeah, sorry.
No, you
No,
can
you
finish.
Oh, well, yeah, so she's probably gonna like grab all of that. She has a little like trunk under her bed where she keeps some little mementos, and she has that gun from her very first Edge Runner mission. She's gonna take it out and like this one's for you, gato, and she like gives it a few kisses and puts it in her duffel. Oh, but also, may I have some EMP grenades? Maybe
Yes.
2? If
there's actually exactly 2 that are there.
Yay!
Skip goes ahead and goes back into the armory, opens up a lockbox that says Militech on it, and pulls out 2 EMP grenades. There are 2 blue discs that you click on in the middle, and when you throw them like a frisbee. They'll land somewhere and then send a pulse in a range, in whatever range that grenades are. I believe it's 10 meters circle.
Very cool. Yeah, very cool.
Can I have brewed up a quick set of speed heal?
Absolutely, and Skip will give you the materials necessary for that. as
Cool.
part
Do you
of
want
the
me to make-
supplies.
The DV13 check for it?
Yeah, please do.
Cool. Unfortunately, medtech doesn't appear on my sheet, so I'll just manually roll a d10. So I've got d10 plus.
9.
Oh, I'm pretty
plus-
sure that's going to meet the DV13.
Yeah,
'cause I've got 8
100%.
tech and 3 medical techs. So
Yeah, no
Sorry.
problem. You're able to brew up some speed heal. How many did you want to make?
So you can make as many as you have points in pharmaceuticals.
Okay.
So that's one dose.
Okay, so sounds good. You have brewed
Oh
up
no,
one-
medical tech skill.
Okay.
So that's 3.
3. All right, you've brewed up 3 speed heals. Very good. Those will come in handy,
Just-
I'm sure.
Brewing them up, I love it. It's
Does Grandma have a big cauldron that she's like,
yeah, that's right.
toilet
think
You know, this stuff
bubble?
used to be a science. You had to go to like some kind of fancy school to do this stuff back in the day.
Yeah.
Spitfire
Alchemy.
will have a bit of a. He'll have like kind of thumbing through the arrows in the satchel on his back, and he notices his black tipped arrows, which are his armor piercing, and his purple tipped arrows, which are his poison ones, and he's got a few standard ones too. But he was wondering if there's anything else in terms of archery and arrows, if there happens to be anything that he can get his sticky fingers on.
Okay, there is 4 different special arrows. 2 of them are
Wow.
acid arrows.
Ooh,
Yep.
ooh, acid
And-
arrows.
Yep, and then the other 2 are fragmentation arrows.
Now,
so
fragmentation, are they
those
incendiary
are
or are they-
no, sorry. What are they called? Expansive arrows, I believe, is what it's called. It where it expands inside. It gives them the critical injury of foreign object.
Foreign object.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
fucking
see
brutal,
what
man.
ammunition that expansive ammunition. Oh, hell yeah! How
Yeah.
many of those expansive arrows are there?
2.
Great.
Two.
He will thumb those expansive. And what was the other one?
Acid arrows.
Which I guess would come as poison.
I thought that there was an acid.
Oh,
it's-
there's biotoxin.
There's acid for the. So there's rules for acid for the paintball gun.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let's homebrew and make it work for the crossbow. That's fine. I'm sure you.
All right.
I won't. I'm
There's
sure I
a
won't
lot
regret
of
it.
brewing happening
A
today.
lot
how
of
does-
brewing happening.
How does
yeah.
the acid arrows work again? Sorry, just mechanically speaking.
I
Just
believe.
looking up the exotic weapons for you.
Yeah,
Cheers, man.
I believe that it degrades armor significantly.
So, if so, this is for the air pistol, which is basically a paintball gun. If filled with paintball with acid, each acid paintball or each acid-tipped arrow, I guess, deals no damage but lowers the SP of the target's armor by 1 with each successful hit.
Got you.
Great for trying to capture someone alive. Cannot cause critical injury. So the paintball versions are significantly worse than standard arrows. So I don't know if you want to homebrew them in another way that they degrade armor like quicker than
No, it's
armor piercing or something.
Yeah, because armor piercing just ablates by 2 instead of 1. Is what they
Exactly.
And still does damage, right? So,
do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but
these do
it
no
only does damage if you pierce the SP of the person's armor. So the acid arrow, if you hit, you ablate their armor no matter what, because
Yeah,
it doesn't do
that's
any
true, yeah.
damage. So the trade-off
Oh.
is you're wasting a turn to not do damage to just ablate somebody's armor by 1. So I think that's
More of a
good
team,
enough.
More of a team thing. That sounds dope. He's actually
Yeah.
never seen acid arrows before, and he looks at him and goes, "Holy shit! Okay, I'm gonna take the time and I'm gonna tip these bad boys green. Hell yeah!" And he grabs them, chucks them in, and gets to work with his.
Hey, don't chuck them so hard. You don't want to tip acid all over your quiver there.
Sorry, I just tend to get excited in more ways than
I
one.
know.
Anyway,
I know.
And
that sounds good.
you guys are outfitted,
Very
and
cute.
Skip is just.
What about Wax? Has he got?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I forgot about Wax. Please. How could I forget about you?
Wax is a badass. He's ready to rock and roll.
Nice.
He's got his sword. He's got his pistol.
Nice.
He's got his sexy coat and his tech hair and tech skin. He's ready to go.
Ooh,
It's right on time.
what color is it today?
I don't know. Let's go like blood red.
Okay.
Nice.
Why don't I get a wardrobe
See
and
if I-
style from all of you guys? And then I want you guys to tell me how you're dressed as well.
And I'm also, so
As in, we
that's-
roll that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
everyone has at least some wardrobe and style. You start with 2, I think.
I do not believe I have wardrobe and style.
I don't think it's necessary.
Is it not a standard
It's
skill?
not a
It
standard.
might not be. Just do your
It's
cool.
just your cool. Just
Yeah.
your cool.
Cool plus a D10.
Mhm.
Oh, well, where's my...
Oh, that's cool. Let me just
so I-
get to
I
the
rolled
rolling.
15, and Wax is dressed in a large trench coat thing. It's kind of like a what would you say? Like a kimono sort of thing. Not kimono. The Japanese kind of robes.
Oh yeah,
Like a gi?
like a
Yeah.
or like a yukata thing.
I think like a gi.
Okay.
A kind of contemporary version, made of cotton, with his sword tucked away, and his heavy pistol lying in wait, with his blood red hair. This thing's like, I don't know, red and gold, let's say.
Ooh, that's nice.
And with some, just some nice black pants and heavy boots.
So, Grandma, you're at a 13. Spitfire, what's your total?
My total's 8.
8. And Sprocket, your total?
9.
9. Okay. So
That's
basically,
a really good roll for her. She has a cool of 2.
that's hilarious.
What a goober.
So basically, the only 2 people that are dressed fairly normally are Grandma and Wax. And in fact, Wax, to most people, you actually look appealing with your outfit. Spitfire and Sprocket, depending what situation you guys put yourselves in from now on, since you're leaving heaven, you're leaving where your clothes are, and unless you do a change of clothing, you guys are giving off a different vibe to people that might make them uncomfortable, untrustworthy, and you guys will be incurring a -1 to all your social skills, while Wax and Grandma will be getting a +1 to all their social skills.
Nice. That's about half of the
Nice.
course of Spitfire. He doesn't do well with others.
So, if you want to know what Grandma wears, she wears like scrubs particularly when she goes out on mission. She wears scrubs. She puts on the medical gloves, and over the scrubs goes like a harness that she's cobbled together that keeps all her cryo pump and her like cryo bag stored, but also like slings her shotgun over like her microwaver. So she has like a kind of like I'm kitted out kind of feel to her. And then over the top of that, of the webbing and the harness, goes like an old nomad, thick nomad leather jacket that she's had from, just the time she ran with some nomads, 30, 40 years ago. She ended up with this jacket from someone she met. It's got a clan logo on the back. It's scuffed at the shoulders and the elbows. And then she's just got some nice practical sneakers on the bottom, like you'd see, a attending physician at a hospital. They're just like, I've been on my feet all day. I'm just gonna wear some nice comfy running shoes.
I love it. And then Spitfire, what about you?
Shirtless with denim shorts. No.
Yeah.
So he is wearing...
Acid rain.
He's wearing black and silver camo pants with kind of combat boots on, just kind of nice, big, heavy, calf-length combat boots for footwear, and he's wearing just a basic black t-shirt, not unlike the one that Sean is wearing right now, and a silver vest without the sleeves over the top of that, as well as just a pair of shades. Nice
okay.
black aviator style shades.
Okay. Definitely a unique
What-
style.
Yeah.
And
He's
Sprocket.
a bit more shiny than usual.
Yeah. And what's Sprocket wearing?
Well, Well, so I figured because she knows that she's gonna go somewhere, she was like, "Oh, I have to wear my Sunday best." But also remember that her Sunday best is like suitcase of old carnival / circus clothes. So she's wearing kind of like almost like pantaloons, like they're very kind of big or like Victorian style bloomers with basically like a diamond print tight underneath. She's got huge boots on. She's wearing a vest that is like so garish. It's like lime green, neon pink, little things spattered here. It's torn, it's raggedy, and it just like it almost like hurts your eyes to look at it a little bit. And then she's got kind of just like a carny worker's blouse on underneath that is just very like, it's got blood stains, it's got paint, it's got who knows what. She's tried her best to get that. It's clean, but it doesn't look good. And then she's just kind of, she didn't have time to brush her hair, so she just kind of stuck a page boy cap on the top of her unruly curls.
Very good. Very good. So
You're
very
not gonna stealth anywhere with her.
Bit of an assault on the eyes.
Yeah.
very consistent with the -1 to social checks.
Yeah. I had to try and like quickly do a, because I wanted to know what I was describing. So
That's cool.
there you
That's
go.
cool.
I flicked a little inspo image into the chat.
Oh,
God
okay.
bless you, sir.
Let's see here.
Like that.
Is that in the office that you put it in?
In the office, yeah.
Let me take
yeah.
a look real quick.
I mean,
Oh yeah, that's cool.
But red and gold.
Oh, nice.
That's nice.
Oh, that's so cool, dude.
Yeah, I like that. All right, so you guys are dressed the way you're dressed. You look the way you look. This is how you're going to be presenting yourself to the people outside of heaven. And
Quirky.
your destination is Adam Avenue and Viridian Street, an alleyway where NCPD is on location. And you guys are on your way. As you can see on the bottom of the screen here for my viewers, there's a vehicle here. This is Sprocket's vehicle. Sprocket, this was given to you from the Volkov family. And
the paint job she did though.
yeah, why don't you tell us about it? What are your moto mods on it? What's the quirks about this vehicle?
Well, some of the quirks are literally just some of the upholstery is so worn in, you know, a lot of driving in the heat, in the dust with the windows down. Vlad likes to stick his head out of window. So it's just, it feels like it's been worn in. It feels like it's so old, even though it wasn't put together that long ago. But it's just very worn in. The paint job is like Sprocket literally just took cans of paint and like threw it over the car because like her parents thought that would be a great creative outlet for her. They were still trying to find, you know, the artistic side of her. So it looks like that, and the paint is like cracked and peeling and coming off. But in terms of like what it's got is it does have a machine gun that you can kind of operate at the back, and it's also got bulletproof glass.
Ooh, very
which
nice.
was repaired since our last mission.
Sure.
Because yeah, that saw some stuff, that car.
Sure did.
All right.
No windows by the time we were done.
So you guys are just about to leave heaven. It's a rainy night in Night City. The blood rain is out to play. That means the red rain that everybody is used to, that's not actually blood, but damn, it looks like it. It's pouring all over the place. You hear the pitter-patter of the rain as you're heading to the location. Are you guys deviating from the path or going straight to the location?
Let's go straight to the scene
I was
before.
going to say we should just head straight
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. All right.
The
You
longer
guys,
it's out, the-
Time's a wasting.
you
Yeah.
guys are heading down the street. You don't have to roll a driving check because your standard driving is minimum enough. If Sprocket is driving, right? I'm assuming she is.
Oh yeah.
All right. Just want to make sure.
I don't think anyone can reach the steering wheel. She's got it set that far back, and to like adjust anything in the car, you have to be
You have to have like a pretty strong upper bod, you know?
Sure. So you guys are on your way, and you're taking the main streets, side streets, whatever. There's only really one way you can get to Adam and Viridian. And on your way there, you're looking up ahead, and there's kind of a little bit of a traffic jam or something. And you can't really go back or turn around because there's just like too much hubbub going on with all the other vehicles. And as you get closer, what you notice is, hopefully when you guys all load in here.
Oh, God.
Let me just delete this here. And let me put you guys on the map here with Sprocket's vehicle.
Hey! She's driving the wrong way. Oh, there we
I
go.
know. There you go.
Yeah, John, are we
Just
doing
Tokyo
Australian
Drift.
road rules or American road rules?
Listen, it's on the
We're doing
right side of the
Cyberpunk
road.
rules.
Yeah.
So the incorrect way, gotcha.
Exactly. By the way, I drove in Australia, and it was the most terrifying thing in the world. It was so terrifying to be on that side. But anyway,
Yeah, you gotta outspeed the kangaroos, mate.
yeah, man. Koalas and kangaroos just falling from the sky. That's what my experience was. So you guys are driving, and it's obvious that there's some kind of roadblock up ahead. And it's unclear what's going on with this roadblock, but if you guys want to give me some sort of streetwise check or perception check. And
Spitfire will kind of lean from the back because I don't think he would have taken shotgun. It will kind of peer out and give a bit of a squint and see what he can see with a ye olde perception check there.
Sure.
And I'll complement that with a streetwise. So whatever you see, you tell me what you see, and then I'll explain what's happening.
Crushed it. Crushed it.
One Spitfire.
28.
Very good. All of you passed your tests, and Spitfire, you crushed it with a 28. But basically, Elena, Grandma, what you're realizing is roadblocks like this, they usually only happen from the booster gangs in the area. And because you're not seeing any cop sirens, you're not seeing any trauma team or anything like that, you can only deduce that either there was an accident up ahead or this roadblock was on purpose. And Spitfire, you can clearly see up ahead that these are boosters. They have their weapons out, and they're completely blocking off this section of road. And if you guys want to get past, you can make a right on that street or go straight ahead and go around and be able to get to your destination. But you can't go back. This is the only way forward.
Hold up. Sprocket, can you slow down for a minute there?
Yes, sure.
We got trouble. Up ahead. I don't know if you can see there, but there's some firepower, and that don't look like no cop scene that I've ever seen before. What do you think, Grandma?
Probably some idiot gang goons locked down this section of the city. They're either shaking people down for a quick buck, or they got something going on in that block they don't want prying eyes to see. I don't know if we can convince them it'll be worth our while to let us through, or just flash a bit of hardware and make it a bit more trouble than it's worth for them.
Well,
Do we recognize the gang at all?
You would have to get a little bit closer. You can try to roll me a streetwise right now from where you're at, but you would have to beat like a DV 18 to try to figure it out from this distance.
and
What
all-
colors are they wearing? Can you see, Jimmy?
Spitfire
I got 28 again!
crushed it. Crushed it.
Man, he wore his glasses today.
Yeah, you're looking, and
He doesn't usually.
just the way that they have their clothes, it's like they do this like over the shoulder kind of thing, and that immediately flashes in your mind, ironically, because the booster gang's name is Arc Flash. They do that thing where they put the over the shoulder kind of thing. They think it's like trendy and hip. And their insignia is an A inside of the letter A inside of a lightning bolt. And if there's one thing you know about this gang is it's very volatile because leadership is constantly changing. and there's always infighting. You don't know exactly what the politics are now, but that was the last time you ever heard about them or interacted with them. That was their situation.
No shit. That's Arc Flash. Hey, you know that idea about talking to them and maybe navigating our way through that way? Don't think that's gonna happen. These guys have enough trouble talking amongst each other, let alone 4 people in a goddamn nomad van.
You think they're here for the same reason we are, or is it just causing trouble for the sake of it?
I think they're here for the hustle, but, I could be wrong. Either way, I don't think we're getting through with niceties and cookies, you know what I mean?
So we fight, or
What about
is there
this?
another way around? Oh,
A little bit of thunder.
Oh.
Holy shit, good sound effect timing.
You loaded it as the same time as the thunder, like.
And you
it's
guys
all
are
working
I did
together.
that on purpose.
you guys are having this conversation, and you're seeing some of the cars behind you starting to turn around and leave. And it's just kind of like you guys here. And like I said, you have to go straight, or you're not really going to be able to get to your destination, either straight or right. And as you guys are having this conversation, you hear some gunshots, and you look straight ahead. There's muzzle flash from the bottom booster here as he fires into this vehicle, and they pull out 2 bodies of seemingly innocent people. You don't see any weapons on them or anything, and they just start going through this vehicle while the female booster above waves you guys down and aims her firearm at you.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna have my shotgun ready, leaning out the window.
Yeah.
But I kind of nominate our perfectly attired Netrunner to do the talking.
Sure.
I was also going to say, is there any way that,
If we are going to tango with these folks, maybe we should do it while still driving? I can just do several burnouts, and you keep shooting. It's much harder to hit moving target, as Father Yuri says about live human corkboard.
So what I think we should probably do is we drive up. If they want to slow us down, we just crack a window, have a quick chat, and if they want to fuck with us, we, kick on.
Fuck
I
them
think
back.
they chatted to that. I think they were talking to that car before, but with their guns. Are
Yeah.
you sure you want to talk to them?
Yeah, I'll have a chat.
Now,
Okay.
I'll have a pillow. A pillow, a gun. I don't know. I was
Pillow
gonna say
fight.
shield. I think I was thinking about when you put a pillow over someone to shoot them.
A muzzle.
the muzzle, yeah,
it's a
silencer
muzzle.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So-
but I'll have a gun concealed in my lap or under my
in your
jacket.
pillowcase.
So my
Should we-
next question will be, if you guys want to hide some weapons, give me a conceal reveal skill check, and that's what they're gonna have to beat to try to spot your weapon.
Can't hide a shotgun. Sorry.
I can't hide a
crushed it.
crossbow.
Yeah. So I think us two
Yeah.
are at the back, right? And then Wax is riding shotgun, and the two of us are one of us has a crossbow out the window, the other one has a shotgun out the window.
Yeah, I reckon so.
Whereas Wax is in the front with his carefully concealed pistol, hello.
Should we cautiously roll forward?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I have conceal. What would I be? Rolling?
I think it's intelligence plus D10, yeah, because it's an intelligence thing.
Intelligence?
Yeah.
Knowing how to hide it.
Yeah. Yeah, just give me a
Red hot second.
Go ahead. And you could always roll a D10 and then just add whatever your intelligence is. And then I'll just make a note
Could
of
even
it.
do it with a physical dice.
Ooh.
Yeah. Whatever you want.
12.
12?
I do have some physical dice here. Yeah, 12.
They have
Okay.
to roll a reveal, so they might be dumb.
They're not going to see mine, I don't think. I rolled a 23.
All right,
No.
Wax, do your charm
I'll see
thing.
it when you shoot them in the face.
Do your thing.
We
Do your
roll
thing,
up.
honey. Do 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 do.
And if
do.
there's a way to position the car so that the gang woman who's trying to wave us down is on the passenger side.
Sure.
Yep.
You
Rather
should
than-
be
So that she
able
can
to.
talk to you
You should be able to
specifically.
move the vehicle, Sprocket. You should have ownership of that thing.
Oh.
Can you move it?
Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, and she is.
There you go.
Ah!
All right.
Sorry. Put your seatbelts on. Oh my gosh. Spitfire just goes kadunk.
Goes into the windscreen.
Yeah. Hang on. What side is the passenger side? Jesus Christ. We're in America.
So you're
It's
driving
like-
on the left. You're on the left.
Oh yes, that's right. Sorry.
Right.
Passengers on the
Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
side.
yeah, yeah.
Terrible.
Passengers on the right side.
Terrible. Yeah. And which one is she?
No, you know what? Just do whatever you guys are used to, because maybe this is an import.
Yeah.
I think this woman here.
Yeah.
Right?
That's. Oh, how'd you do that?
You just click.
Click and hold.
Click and hold. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ping.
There you go.
Hey.
Now everybody's
Yeah.
doing it.
Ping, 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 ping.
So
Do you want to
sh-
give us
No,
some
it's
like?
not
Go
letting
pull up
me.
right next to her, or maybe like.
Well, we did it.
Yeah. You pull up where you think. I don't know how you rotate the car, but
Yeah.
you hold control and you scroll the mouse wheel.
oh, there you go.
There you go.
Nice.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah. So I think she's gonna like kind of pull up. No, like so it's kind of like on a corner.
Mhm.
So if she needs to, she can kind of like reverse very quickly
Or like try and bust through here.
and spin back around.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
Wax will take any
Yeah, or
bullets
just drive on the
rather
pavement.
than rather than Sprocket.
So you want her to come up
Yeah.
to this window
Also-
here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
See what these goons want, huh?
So she comes up to your window and give me 1 second. Oof.
Oh no! Oh no!
She spots all of your weapons.
Oh my god.
That's insane.
Reverse, reverse.
I
Nah,
mean,
who's fine?
Hey,
she's not a
It's
she's
Night
she
City.
she hasn't changed her behavior. She just spots that all of you guys have weapons, and as soon as she does, she backs up just a little bit, just slightly. She says, "Roll down the window." She does like the universal roll it down thing.
I do the response
button?
and press the button.
Sure. Oh, high tech.
I don't understand. What does this mean? Jack in the box?
I'll roll down a window.
She looks in
Yeah.
and she says, "There's a toll on this corner. 150 eddies each." And she's just like looking into the vehicle as she says that. And she kind of has like the gun pointed at you guys a little bit, like just like moving it around, but not like intently pointing it at you.
What's her like physical description? Does she seem well put together? Is she kind of erratic? What's her mood? Or would you
There's
like a
definitely
human perception for that.
Yeah, roll me a human perception. Yeah. Why don't you do that? From just surface value, she looks like any other booster. She's got some armor on, has an automatic weapon in her hand. And with your human perception, you can't really tell too much about her other than she has a fairly calm demeanor. But you're just sussing that to, they outnumber you guys and kind of
Yeah.
have you in this position where she feels safe.
Right. Okay. So, like, sweetheart, like, I
Sweetheart.
don't know if I don't know if we carry that kind of, we're not carrying that sort of stuff. I mean, have you seen our car?
Well, what do you got then?
Colorful.
What about that crossbow?
We can't part with stuff. You know that. You know how it is. Do you mind maybe a discount?
Roll me a persuasion or trading, whichever one is higher. If you guys, if one of you guys wants to assist with your trading skill, you can use that as a complimentary skill to give Wax a +1.
I do. Not
I'd like
have
to.
any
Yeah, I'd like to
trading.
use trading to see what they would take in kind that we could part with.
I
Sure.
don't have any trading. So,
Yeah. So,
So I get
Grandma,
a 15.
15, perfect. Wax, you will get a +1 to your persuasion.
okay.
And Grandma, you know that these boosters would probably just be happy with any kind of weaponry, any kind of ammunition,
Would they
grenades.
take speed? Would they take a speed heal?
Oh, would they take a speed heal? Are you kidding me? They would
That's
love to,
pretty-
even though they don't know how to administer it. They don't have to know that.
You don't have to know that.
Exactly.
Let's see what I roll. So that's +2 to that as well because of the grooming, personal grooming, and then so that's an 18.
The
Perfect.
suggestion
18.
that I could give them some special drugs.
Okay. And what do you say, Wax?
I'm sure we can come to some sort of agreement. I mean, we're not morons, and you're obviously not morons. You're very intelligent people. This is a well put together organization. So let's do each other a good service, a good turn here by working together.
I also have an egg to
Um,
offer you. It is real egg from real chicken. I hard boiled it this morning.
She's gonna pull it out of her pocket, and I think Vlad
Are you
was
offering them an egg in this trying
in
time?
this trying time. I
have
think
that
Vlad
t-shirt
would have been
somewhere.
holding onto it with his tiny little paws, but Sprocket's like, I need this egg, Vlad. I'm so sorry. I'm taking your lunch. And she'll be like,
I have egg is worth very much money. It's also real egg. Can you believe?
You know, my whole gambit of appealing to their professionalism, I feel as though that's dying right now. My drive
at
offers
this-
them an egg.
At this
Doesn't wanna
point,
know
when
what
you
to
when
say.
you're sort of when you're turning it on and you're like, sure, we can come to some arrangement. This is the point where I, reach into a bag and get out a bit of a specialist air hypo, and make it obvious I have a cryo pump on my back. I am a specialist, and I'll hand the hypo to you in the front seat with a flourish. You know what it is.
Yeah.
And
will take it
you can
without
big up that it's worth more than it is.
Yeah.
It's worth 200 eddies of materials,
Mhm.
but tell them it's a wonder drug.
No. Wax will take it, hold it, and say, "See, we're not your run of the mill.
She
We can carry. We carry what's important. We carry, and we can give you more than just eddies."
She looks at it, and as Grandma was leaning back to grab something, she immediately, paranoid, kind of held up her gun and aimed it at you guys. Saw that a weapon didn't come out, and as soon as she saw that air hypo, she pressed the button on the side of her sunglasses that made them collapse back into some kind of device, so she could get a closer look. And she looks and says, "What is that? Blue lace?" And she's kind of licking her lips a little bit.
I mean, it's good. It's good for what ails you.
Yeah? How good is it?
Yeah.
How many doses are in there, huh? She's excited, you
this-
can tell.
I think this is just good for one, but I think if someone was to have a rough time, they'd really enjoy this.
All right. Oh, okay. All right, fine.
And
Fuck it.
maybe you and I just, and he'll reach it to put his hand out and be like, I don't think you need to tell anyone about this one, do you?
Yeah, no, fuck it. We're good. All right. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Yeah, I'll let you through.
I also like that Wax turned around to look at the others, and both an air hypo and an egg was offered to him. He
And he
reaches for the
did.
hypo. He's like,
And he didn't
That
take the egg.
Well,
What
no,
the hell?
He doesn't even turn around. Just in his peripheral vision, an egg and an air hypo kind of come in. Right, I'm gonna go with the air hypo. Egg just kind of maybe goes back.
Huh.
Vlad gets
Well,
to have
looks
his
like-
lunch anyway.
Yeah, looks like you got your lunch after all, Vlad.
Yeah. And Wax will look to Sprocket and say, "Let's go."
Before
Okay.
you guys are about to go, you see this other booster who's very curious about what the fuck is going on over there. And he walks up and says, "Tora, the fuck's the hold up? Do they got the eddies or not?" And she looks back and she says, yeah, they're good. Let them through. Let me see the fucking eddies then. I said they
goddamn.
fucking got it. You said that last time. And then now she's getting in his face, and they're kind of having a little bit of a yelling match. And then other boosters are converging. They're kind of coming over here. This guy moves
Stealth
his
drive.
this guy moves his vehicle a little bit this way. and comes around, gets out of the vehicle, comes over here. They're kind of like all converging on this one little spot to see what the hell's going on, as these two are just having a shouting match, cursing at each other, yelling at each other. What do you do?
I think Spitfire just like cautiously, without trying to make a sudden movement, leans forward to get in Sprocket's ear and just says,
no.
"Hey, Sprocket, take the gap. Go."
Yeah, that gap's big enough for me to get my car through, isn't it?
It sure is. Roll me a driving check.
Hell yeah, chumbas!
Into the building.
Crunch.
All right, 16, and that's your total, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here.
Don't you get plus your nomad rank on that?
Yeah, you should.
Oh,
So it should be 20.
Reflex.
yeah.
Yeah, it's reflex, driving skill plus nomad.
Oh my god, I'm kind of killing
no.
it right now. This is not good.
Oh
Like,
no!
What the hell, John? What did you have for... He had an egg for breakfast. You can
1,
tell.
2,
Yeah,
3,
2
4,
eggs.
5, 6.
Fuck,
How
we're
many did I do?
Shit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more.
Hopefully that just means they get in the way, so we just clean up.
All right. As you are pedal to the metal, I'm assuming, Sprocket, you
Oh, yeah.
gun it out into the direction the northern direction. These boosters realize that they've been had, and as you guys are leaving and peeling out, they start firing in your direction. And only 3 of them connect to your vehicle, and your vehicle is going to be taking
Oh!
8 damage, 10 damage, ooh, and 9 damage. Ooh.
Hey!
Oh my god.
And I believe it has 50 HP, so that would put you at
Yeah.
18, 27, negative 27. So, whoops. Yeah, so
Over
23.
half the SDP.
Yep.
Yep.
So they
Yeah.
fire at your vehicle, boom, 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 bullet holes, sparks. You're seeing your side view mirror just pops as the bullets hit it. But
Yep.
fortunately, you guys were able to make it out of there. Okay, the car is still drivable. And you guys
May
make
I-
it out. Sure.
May I fire one slug out the window back at?
Absolutely.
fucking
You guys have
gangrene.
free reign to fire at will. So go ahead. You'd only have to beat like a DV15.
Well, I don't know their names.
What was her name? He said it.
Average? Or is that just what
Tora.
you've written down there?
Tora.
Tora?
Yeah, Tora.
Wax is gonna lean out and be like, "I'll see you later, babe."
And she kind of turns, like, she's like firing at you guys as you said that, and the bullets just whiz past your head, hit the windshield. And Grandma, you pull out from the side, aim your shotgun, fire a slug, and it finds its mark. Roll me your damage. Who did you hit?
Just anyone.
Closest
Literally
person?
anyone.
Yeah, probably
Yeah.
the closest person.
All right, closest would be this loser over here. So roll me your damage there. Oh,
Got
with
it.
a critical.
Double sixes.
Nice.
Okay, let's find
Get
out.
on the table. Oh, yeah!
Oh, hell yeah.
Mwah, delicious.
Boom! You fire your
Oh!
shotgun slug.
Crush fingers.
You see this spark as it hits his gun, and it obviously hit his trigger finger. And a bunch of the slugs hit him in the chest. You just see him go, ah, and he grabs his hand, falls to the ground. And as you guys are driving away, you can see them kind of tending to this person, but they're splayed out on the ground, bleeding in the blood rain.
You're
And I feel like I'm right next to Graham. It's like, oh, now I'm deaf. Thank you. Shotgun, car, loud. Ow. Ow.
they're gonna use it
Worth it.
pretty much straight away.
If I wasn't driving, I'd be
Yeah.
if I wasn't driving, I'd be shooting up their cars. Give them a little taste of their medicine.
That's it.
I kind of need to focus on squeezing through.
And you guys did just that. You squoze through. You got through the northern area. And with a few more lefts and rights and down an alleyway, you make it to Adam and Viridian Street. Over
Ooh.
here.
Also not a easy beef. It wriggles in your mouth. I saw was one of the ads on that street there.
Now, can you guys see the whole map?
It's still
No.
loading for me.
No.
Okay.
No, it is blanked out.
No, we gotta.
shadowed part.
Yeah,
Do you not see your tokens on the
We
left-hand
do
side?
see that.
yeah. we
Okay,
see the
okay.
tokens.
No, we see. Yeah.
We've got about 20
There's
feet.
blacked out parts of the map.
Is this? It's in
Vision.
meters. Great, 40 meters roughly. We can see.
Okay, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted.
Yay for the metric system.
Okay, so there's your vehicle. Do you guys still want to be in your vehicle as you guys pull up? This is the location where you know that Night
Oh, I
City
think
is.
so.
Night City Police Department is.
Yeah, I think
let's-
there's
let's-
safety in the car.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, very good.
We can always
Um,
hop out at any time.
It's true.
You roll up a bit closer to the periphery,
Hmm.
to the tape.
Yeah, go ahead and just
Yeah,
move your
maybe, like-
tokens with it.
What is this thing?
I have no idea.
Keep making. Oh my god.
I
Maybe I'll
think
try
you
parking
drew
here.
it. Maybe
Yeah,
permanently delete all
Sorry,
drawings.
everyone.
I'm gonna,
Oh no, what is that? That's
like,
interesting.
it's like range finding stuff.
Who's
Oh. Here, wait. Got it.
me?
Sorry,
No,
I
you're
used
fine.
the wrong rangefinder.
All right, you guys pull up and go ahead.
Yeah, she's gonna do a little reverse parallel park there. Which I can't do in real life. So this is what role playing's for, guys.
It's a DV24.
Nope.
So let me move
Ellen gets a
you
-5
guys
to all
over
fuck-
here.
Fucking rolls.
So you approach a typical police crime scene in the time of the red. Police caution tape are around the perimeter as a few police stand guard with assault rifles and full tactical gear. Nearby is a large police APC on the southern area. I'm not sure if you guys can see that yet. Nope, you cannot. So you don't see the APC. Forget I said that. And you can see is straight ahead is these police vehicles with their sirens on, and this cop in front of you puts a hand up and says, halt, out of the vehicle.
Sure.
Okay, and as you guys get out of the vehicle, he looks at you sees a 16-year-old girl, sees a grandma, and two good-looking gentlemen. And he says, are you guys the Dreamers?
Can you tell?
Yeah, we are.
That we are.
Yeah. And he notices Sprocket and Spitfire's outfit, and you can tell that he's just like so confused on what the hell's going on here, because they said that law people were coming, not some weirdos with the weird fashion taste. And he says, hold on right here, I'll tell Detective Malini you're here.
Cool.
And he just walks away. And then
Alfred Malini.
a little bit after that, you see this gentleman walk straight up to you. And let's put him out on the stage over here. 1 second now.
Zoom right in.
There's an image of Detective Malini.
Ooh.
He's seen shit.
Yeah,
I was
the,
gonna say he's seen some stuff.
the detective is clearly a grizzled, a veteran of the police force with leathered skin, cyber eyes, and a permanent scowl on his face. His face is littered with scars, and his hands look like they're made of granite. Now, can I get an education or perception check? The education you'd have to roll low, perception you'd have to roll fairly high.
What are we determining about this person with those?
So you're determining, you're trying to size up what's going on with him. You definitely see that he has tattoos. So you're trying to figure
Can
out...
I human perception him?
Human perception to see would tell you how he feels about you guys. I mean, he hasn't said anything, but his demeanor. I'm going to have to give you a -2 because of his poker face.
Yeah, 19 for me.
Okay.
I'll roll an education, I think.
Oof.
I rolled a 4 on education in total.
Rocket.
Wax
Max
is
is
dumb.
street smart.
That's not
Street
bad for
smarts.
Sprocket. And
Yeah, they
Spitfire.
homeschool at the Volkov. I
Look,
guess.
someone is going to have to roll for me because I've been having issues for the past 10 minutes and I can't get onto Foundry. So I'm kind of flying
Oh.
blind at
Have
the
you got
moment.
dice? Have you got dice?
Oh, I can,
You,
but
there will be
I've got a
some
dice. I've got
literally
some.
on that table.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
Tell me what skill you want to use.
I'll just go with education. I'm flying completely blind. So
Okay.
You don't have your sheet. You don't have your sheet anywhere.
Here, I'll do it for you.
online on Foundry.
Oh bugger. Oh, well,
Yeah.
it looks like the game master's rolling for you. So
Yeah, I got you.
Fantastic.
This is your education, a
James,
15. So,
Nice.
oddly enough, so let me tell you what, Grandma, this isn't the first time you've seen an old, grizzled veteran before. And he definitely, even though he has this, like, scowl on his face, and it's hard to tell, like, is he in a bad mood or does he hate us? You can tell just from small body language that he doesn't take you guys seriously. And probably has a little bit of disdain for you as well. It's unclear
bunch
why.
of hippies, right?
Yeah, something. It's something
Something
about
like
you.
that.
There's
like
something
that,
about
yeah.
you guys that he just doesn't like.
Yep.
Like he's made up his mind about you guys already.
He's a cop. We're anarchists. So
Yeah, something.
Yeah.
And Sprocket and Spitfire, you guys have read about or had been educated about the South Am Wars, the South American Wars back in the early days. And this guy's got all kinds of insignias on him that denote that he was part of the military, that he did some tours in the South Am. So this guy is a military veteran as well as a grizzled Night City police detective.
With
those
the,
wars
the-
were fucked up.
yeah, with the South Am Wars, is that like he was on tour from Night City?
No, he was part of the U.S. military, part of one of their combat operation groups or combined operation groups. And
Bear in mind. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, bear in mind, they ran out of money and left a lot of their troops in South Am.
Yeah.
That's how bad it was.
Yeah, they had to literally walk back, and it was called the Long Walk, where millions died. It was not just military. It was like nomads that they contracted as well to go and fight the wars. And like so many of them died on their way back. Going through combat zones,
Yeah.
through Mexico, and all kinds of stuff like that. It was just a disaster.
Wow.
So if this guy survived that,
Um,
and he's like obviously an older gentleman, he's seen some shit, as you guys have said.
I think Sprocket would kind of like, with all of her social graces, go. Detective Molini, I see some of your patches. I have friend in Volkov family circus, Martina, and she too had to do the long walk home. And I just wanted to say that all my heart is with you and with your struggles. And I'm very lucky to be here trying to help you out today.
He looks at you straight into your eyes and says nothing for a long time and just looks at you. And then he looks past you, looks at Grandma, and he says, "You're the Dreamers. You're looking for one of your own."
That's
Yeah,
right.
we got a call. You found one of our missing people.
Yeah, he's dead. Follow me.
Thank you.
Okay.
And he begins to walk this way. And he walks into the alleyway, and you guys can go ahead and follow him. He lets the other police know that you're okay to pass. Let me just put. There you go. And what you can see straight ahead is in a trash bag that's been split open with all these forensic examiners around is the body of Garvey Hammond. And he is dismembered. Arms, legs, everything but his head and torso are there. You can't find his arms and legs are not there. And it was just literally like a body without any limbs inside of this garbage bag with a bullet hole in its head.
Does it? Oh, you go first, Phil.
Yeah.
He had fancy cyberware. Were his arms and legs cut off for his cyberware? Is Grammar's instant thought.
Would you be able to
Does
tell,
it look like?
yeah, if a limb had previously had cyberware, that it was somewhat removed, or would it just look like a cut off limb?
Yeah, no, it would definitely have like a mount,
Small grammar.
a spot that would be like a mount. So it would be obvious that there was a piece of cyberware there. And it looks like he definitely had cyberware, but there was also other limbs that were not cybered out that are also missing.
Does it look like that it was done like surgically, slowly with precision, or just like in a fury, in a passion, like a hack job?
You don't have a first aid. If you want to give me a medicine or education, Grandma, you can definitely do that.
Yeah, let me examine the body. That's a good thought, Jimmy. Give me a sec. Do you techs mind if I take a closer look?
They look at Detective Malini, and then Detective Malini says, "We'll give you the body once we're done doing our investigation. You're just here to observe."
Okay, well, let me see what I can see from here. Can I just take a view from as close as they'll let me and suss out? Like,
make
whether
sure you
he's
don't
had-
touch anything either. We're looking for fingerprints. Don't ruin the crime scene, goddammit.
Hey, I know how this stuff works. Okay, it's just my guy. It's our guy. We just want to see what happened to him. Okay. You guys have any thoughts about what the hell happened here?
Yeah, I'll tell you what happened, Grandma. And he doesn't know that that's your
Yeah,
nickname, by the way.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
He
how
has
did
no
know?
idea that that's... He's saying it in an insulting way.
I think that's maybe part of the
the
reason she ended up
joke's
with the
on
name.
him.
People say that, and she's like, "Yeah, and my kid survived. What can you say about that? Your
Yeah.
family."
I'll tell you what,
Own it.
Grandma. Night
Own it,
City
bitch.
happened. That's what happened here.
Yeah, that's primo investigation work. You don't mind if I put some of my skills to the test here?
Oh, yeah, and what kind of skills are those, huh? Letting in ex-suits to live among you? Those rats? Yeah, we know what's going on over there in heaven. Heaven. Ha! What does that
We
even
can't
fucking mean?
We can't control where people want to pack up and live their lives. People can always change.
Wax will approach the detective and sidle up to him and say, "Look, you don't want to be here. You've got better things to do. You've got more important things to do. How about you let us just take over? We can handle this."
Roll me a persuasion with your +1 bonus.
Not great.
Oof.
Don't forget your luck, guys.
Yeah.
I don't have much luck.
That's fine. He looks at you and he says, I know exactly what I'm doing here. I know exactly my place in Night City. Question is, where's your place, huh? Is it over there in that big tower of yours where you guys kumbaya around the fireplace and talk about how you're gonna save the world? Well, you couldn't save him, could you?
Hey, man, I'm just saying there's no need to be a big shithead about it, you know? You're trying to solve this case. We're just trying to help you. So there's no need to really cock-block each other. How about we work together, jerk each other off, and then just get this whole thing sorted? How about that?
Roll
I
me
like that
a
approach.
roll me a
love
persuasion -1 with your because of your wardrobe and style.
Have you
Please
got
use-
my
use some luck.
sheet up there? I'll put in
Oh, yes.
2 luck. I'll put
Yeah.
in 2 luck into that
Use
one as
some
well.
luck.
So that would be what's here. Let me look at your sheet real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just not loading for you. That sucks.
I know
It
why.
just crashed several times and it won't let me.
Mhm.
jump
Ugh,
on.
that's
Bugger.
annoying. I'm sorry, man.
Oh, it's not your fault.
Yeah.
It's on my end.
I don't believe you
Also,
have
in
persuasion.
hearing, like,
I should do.
Everyone has persuasion, surely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not on your sheet, so that's weird. Here, let me look real quick. Social skills,
So in hearing
persuasion.
Spitfire's like
You must have at least.
rallying
-1 out of
events,
12.
I feel like Rocket was kind of like,
Oof. All right, I'll be right back. Let me go put my son
Very
to bed
well.
real quick.
No worries.
I'll be right
All
back.
right.
"Aww."
So
Thanks.
Spitfire, you said what you said to Detective Malini, and he's just not budging. He's not being helpful at all. He obviously hates that you guys are there. He just is doing what he believes is his responsibility, which is just to let you guys come and take a look at the body, and to stay away, and that's it. He's not helping at all. He's not being helpful.
Great.
And has
so
he like
Can I
vetoed-
just?
You go, Phil.
I was just saying, can I have a look from as close as he'll let me? Like maybe that incurs negatives or something, but I can use my medical knowledge just to sort of take a peer.
Yeah. So at a -1, because you're close enough,
Okay.
it would be better if you could get closer, touch the body, look at you know the bullet holes. But from where you're at an observation point with a -1, you should be able to check things out. So go ahead and roll me your medical tech.
Cool. So medical tech is, I have my base written down here.
It should be
can't roll
it
straight
should
off
be
the sheet.
4 plus tech plus 1d10 because it's your combined your combined roll number.
Yeah, so it's a plus 11,
Yeah.
which is pretty good.
Pretty damn good.
All right.
15.
15. Okay. It doesn't take a medical expert to know that this was done hastily. This was done as a hack job. Whoever cut these limbs off did not care about doing a nice job about it. There's saw marks where you saw that they sawed them in half, sawed parts of it. And it's obvious that just from looking at the way that this corpse has decayed and how fresh the bullet wound is on the head, that the bullet wound was after the fact of death. So,
Right.
so this body was dead, and then they shot it in the head.
This may be may not be able to tell from where Grammar is, but was he bleeding when they cut the limbs? Like, or did that
There's
happen
a lot
post?
of blood everywhere.
There's
Yeah,
no
or-
blood. There's no blood, and it's just a pale white corpse. So the blood has to be somewhere
Right,
else.
so he's been drained out.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he was killed on the spot. Looks like his limbs were hacked off hastily. Not here. Can't see any giant pools of black blood on the pavement. And look at the shot in his forehead. No spatter either. He was shot after the fact he was dead. I wonder if the hacked limbs are just some scabs who came after the fact and he was assassinated and dumped here. That's my read.
Malini looks at you and says, "You're saying the bullet wound is after the fact?"
Ask your techs. I'm sure they'll tell you the same thing.
He looks at one of the texts, and the southern one right here says, in my opinion, no, that this was the cause of death here. The subject must have, but I'm not.
Are you kidding? Where's the blood from the bullet wound? There's not even any on his forehead. He clearly was shot after the fact. Have you even examined the body?
Malini looks at this examiner and says, "Take a hike, Doc." And the doctor doesn't say anything and just is embarrassed and then just begins walking away. Doesn't even know where to go, is just leaving.
Grammar, was he shot here? I know he was shot after he was dead. Did that happen here? Are we able to maybe find...
I mean, I can't. Well, it depends if any of these techs have found any shells or anything around.
Have you guys found any... Guys, has anyone found any shells or anything in this
They're
area?
shaking their head no, and Malini says, "We haven't found any firearms, some bullet casings, blood, nothing. Just this corpse.
I hate.
So
gotta be
likely
dumped
was
here.
killed somewhere else, and then they brought the body here, which was then picked at by scavengers, like vultures.
Well, we don't know that last part, but we know for sure he didn't die here.
I mean, all I'm saying is that if he was shot after he died, man, that speaks of some just red hot anger to me.
Or
Don't bother.
someone's trying to cover their tracks.
It
It
seems
sounds
Someone's
very
trying to make it
silly
look like
either
a
way.
hack job in a back alley.
That if someone's taken some limbs and killed someone like this and then tried to make it look like it was an act of passion or a mugging or something like that,
Yes, as
speaks to something like
they're making it
cult,
look like
like
scabs jumped him, right?
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
Like a
I'm just saying
magician.
it could be both.
Look over here, but meanwhile we do this over here.
Anything else, Grandma?
Well, until they hand over the body to us, I can't do anything just with a visual pass.
Is there anything we can find here in this location? I know he
Oh.
was just dumped, but maybe it could be fibers or other things to tell us how they got here.
This
Tire tracks?
this police officer walks up on the scene, hears you guys having that conversation, and he
hello.
says, "Captain, you're not gonna show him the footage?" And then
What
Malini
footage?
looks at him and he says, "Can it, Vargas?"
Come on, share with the class. What footage are we talking about? You're talking to a goddamn tech and a med tech here. I think we can be of assistance.
We don't need assistance.
Grandma
We're the Night
already
City
knows
Police
more about-
Department.
Oh, so you know what happened? You know
Grandma-
who did it?
We know enough.
Grandma already told us more about the body than your doctors, so maybe you should listen to us.
Just
We have to come in and tell you how to do your job.
flick it over
It's,
to our agent. Just let us have a look. It's 30 seconds of footage.
Vargas, you and your big goddamn mouth, take their statements by the goddamn APC and send them on their way. You guys are done here. And Vargas, you can see behind his face shield, he's like, oh shit. He has like this face like he knows he fucked up.
Man, I'm getting demoted.
Just follow me to the APC and I'll take your statements and then you guys will be on your way, as the detective has said.
Hey, Vargas, so would it be safe to assume that what you did just back there is going to put you in a lot of shit? Is that a safe sentence to put forth?
Meet me at the APC. I will take your statements. And he's kind of like looking back at the detective, like this is not the place to be having that conversation.
we should-
I figure
Yeah.
we're walking. I figure we're walking away and having this conversation.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
This is
Gotcha.
this is out of earshot of him. So
Yeah.
he asked
Yeah.
that question. He asked that question to him when he's out of earshot.
Okay, so let me just move this real
Here we go.
quick so I can move you.
Whoop.
So this guy's gonna kind of walk out over here, and you guys are by the APC over here.
Mm-hmm.
And why don't I get a perception check from all of you guys?
Yeah, I'm particularly looking for any of those like little flags that numbered like stands they put around.
Yeah, there isn't any
Yeah,
because they haven't
for
found any.
evidence.
The only
They haven't
evidence
found
they have
anything.
is this bag and the corpse, and that's it.
Jeez, cool. Okay.
No items, no agent.
Mm.
You're
also,
not
the
seeing...
bag isn't something they put here.
No. It's obvious that this corpse was in that trash bag. And it's
Yeah.
just like they opened up the trash bag and then there's a corpse.
Right.
Yeah.
So he's literally been dumped
Well,
in a
that's-
bag
Yeah.
right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's made to
Yeah,
look
I
like
mean that bag's gonna be. Yeah, that bag's gonna be important because if he was bagged somewhere else,
after
any kind of like fibers or whatever they can get inside that bag. But it looks like these guys may have known what they're doing.
I will give me my
While you're rolling your perception, what's his name? Vargas?
Yep.
August,
What's he
yeah.
look like? Is he kind of cute? Oh,
It's very, very hard to tell if he's cute or not because his face is like completely covered and he's in full gear. And Grandma, as you guys are having this conversation, you can clearly see in this APC that this is a comm van It's like a little outpost kind of APC. And you can see computers inside, you can see monitors, all kinds of wiring, and what looks like an access point.
Hey, so all I'm literally going to do is just like an elbow into Wax as we walk over, and just like a nod to the access point, trusting that he knows what that is. He can see that box, like that, or that antenna that's on the side of the APC, and know that it's hackable. Just like a nod, a look like that, because I know that Wax has got his head screwed on.
Yeah. Wax will stop looking at the police officer and trying to figure out whether this guy's cute or not, and pay attention to the access point.
And I guess we should run some interference. Let's give very long-winded statements.
I was hoping that I could resolve my question first, because that didn't get touched up on.
I was definitely going to get to you. So if you guys are going to have a conversation with Fargus in the means to kind of distract him, then just roll me a conversation check. And if you guys pass a DV13, for each pass, I'm going to give a +1 to Wax's stealth check to be able to hide and try to connect to this access point. So now, Spitfire, what did you say again?
So he was going to be. I'm looking to persuade him to help us. So that's why his initial question was. I was going to be asking some follow-up questions. So his first one was about asking. So do you think that what just happened back there? It's a bit of a faux pas, but is it safe to say that you might be in a bit of a trouble with the superior?
Roll me 1d10.
I got. Oh shit! I critted for a total of 17.
17 plus the 2 will give you an 19, and then Sprocket. If you decide to say something, let me get a conversation check from you.
Yeah. So I'm gonna add. I was just trying to figure out how to do that and add luck, but I just decided to do it manually. So my conversation's 9. I'm adding 2 points of luck.
Okay.
And let's see.
Perfect.
That's an 18.
So, Wax, you're going to get a +3 to your stealth check. Okay? Now, Spitfire, he looks at you and says, "Oh yeah, I'm in big trouble. Big trouble." Malini likes to beat on us, actually. He takes this baton that he said it got him through the South Am War. That's what he said to us when he beats us with this baton. So yeah, I'm going to get a few of them. Hopefully he'll let me live this time.
I'm just thinking, if you're already in trouble, why not just go the whole hog? Like, what's the worst that can happen by helping us look at this footage? We're close by. You've already done some damage. And you know what? You might actually come out of this smelling like roses, because if we help look at this footage and you were the one that gave it to us, you used your intuition, there won't be beatings, my friend. There'll be eddies and promotions and respect, and hell, maybe you can be the one that does the beatings. You know what I mean?
Well,
if you help us.
Go ahead.
If you help us solve the crime, we're going to be able to do it a lot quicker. We have, more resources. We know the victims. We already have a kind of pattern emerging. Grandma clearly knows more about the bodies than whoever Molini has got here today. You could get this solved quick splits, and then the case would be done, and it's all a credit to you. And also, you helped us. This is one of our own. You are doing the right thing, Fargus.
I don't know. I mean, so the difference would be that Detective Molini could accidentally kill me, but if I really make him mad, then he might actually kill me. Yeah, he did that to somebody once.
How is it possible that he is just allowed to wail on you? Are there no laws for the lore keepers? I don't understand.
Things are a little bit different now. I don't think that they're the way that they used to be. And
can you not try and beat him back?
I don't think that that's something that I can successfully do, to be honest with you.
I'm just saying, like, that's
if he finds out, he's not gonna find out. He's too busy over there. You just casually, you can be the chaperone. Just show us the footage. We just quickly have a sneak peek, and then you can still take our statements. We're off on our way. No harm, no foul.
Wax, why don't I get a stealth check from you?
So that's plus the 3.
So 20.
Sorry, that's not plus the 3, rather. So 22.
So 22 versus his 17. So you easily sneak past his peripheral vision as these three are just chopping it up with this guy, trying to convince him to fight back and have a backbone. And give me a scanner.
Go to Netrun. I don't think it's in Netrun.
Just plus your interface. So.
Sorry, say again?
It's just plus your interface.
Yeah, you could just roll 1d10 plus 4, and that'll be your pretty much everything, unless you have some kind of bonus.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Is that? Yep. Just roll that, please.
Oof.
Nice. And I'll roll
All
again.
right. You have locked out 2 ones.
2 ones.
Well, 1 is better on the second roll because you're
That's
only
right.
-1. So.
Yeah.
3 in total.
So a 3 is not enough as you cannot find an access point, and unfortunately you're not going to be able to do another scan again unless you add a luck point, which will give you a reason to do that. So why don't you add 1 luck point?
I'll spend a luck. Spend. And
You can also use complementary skills as well. So say
Exactly.
you thought you knew how APCs were set up, you might be able to go, Streetwise.
Yeah,
and then
no,
roll the Streetwise.
I don't think I have any of that, I'm afraid.
Yeah, it's just another option for adding. If you need to re-roll, you need to change the circumstances. That's one way of doing it.
Exactly.
Could Vlad help you find the access point?
Yeah,
If
we
he
could
gets lucky.
if you roll an animal handling and you pass.
I have none of that.
No,
Doing it.
Ellen
No,
or Sprocket
I
can.
could.
Right.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, so why don't you roll me an animal handling?
I'm doing it.
Okay, 12. I'll give it to you. You'll get so Vlad jumps off of your shoulder, goes down your thigh, goes past these kinds of boxes over here, and meets up with Wax. And Wax, you're just kind of like pointing at your agent or your cyber deck. And Vlad, for some reason, has been trained for this. Sprocket has somehow trained this weird ass fucking mouse to do that. So yeah, tell me. I don't want to speak.
We used him to be able to kind of, because any kind of electrical thing would have some kind of vibration or heat source, and so we used this in our Feed the Beast campaign where he likes to go where it's kind of warm and hot amongst all the electricity, so he's able to kind of feel things that we're not able to do, and he kind of did that of his own volition. Like, you know, he and Sprocket, they kind of have a hive mind.
So perfect. You're Wax. You're looking through the back window of this APC and looking inside the inside cab of this APC. You just see Vlad pop out from a little corner, and like he's just like on his hind legs looking around. And there's someone in the vehicle, like looking at the monitors and stuff like that. And Vlad sniffs in the air and finds a little port connected to a computer, and goes up to it and just starts clawing at it. And that's all the information you need to set your band to connect at that distance. And boom, you are in the system.
Yay, Vlad!
I like to think that Vlad did a little like, really, Wax look before he skitters over back to Sprocket.
Now let's get a Pathfinder from you
Okay.
and see if we can get some information.
Pathfinder isn't in here either. That's fine. Let's just roll that.
As you
All
enter
the
the
base
net.
net running skills aren't in there. That's lame.
Maybe it is. Maybe I'm just looking in the wrong section.
You entered the net.
Very atmospheric.
I love that. Oh, here it is. Oh, I'm a dingus dongus. Can I roll on this? No. Cannot roll on that. That's fine though. All right. Let's just roll a d10 then.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, another 1, dude.
Very cool.
Jesus
Let's roll.
Christ.
See how much
And
bad
a
it is.
10.
Nice.
Negative
Very
-6.
Yeah.
What the hell, man?
You set off some kind of failsafe, and it tries to lock you out of the system. Roll me another Pathfinder, add a piece of luck onto there, or else everybody's gonna know that you're in the system.
Spend another point of luck. Let's send this roll off.
There's only so much blood can
Oh,
do.
thank God, dude.
A 12.
All right,
total.
at a 12, you can definitely tell that there are... Let's see here. There's 5, 6, 7 floors to this net architecture. And you can see that up ahead... Sorry, give me 1 second here. I'm trying to reveal everything. The first black ice, the next floor over has a raven black ice.
Yep.
And then it splits off to 2 control nodes.
Okay.
But past that, you're not sure what's at floor 5, 6, or 7.
That's cool. So I'm going to be dealing with that raven anyway. So I will, well, I mean, if I want to. What I'll do is I will slide down. Not slide down, I'll just move down a floor.
Sure.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Hey, raven. It's going to make an attack at me.
Yeah, it's going to. Sorry, I had to.
No, you're right.
It's Raven Simone. What the
Yeah.
hell?
All right. This is going... It ambushes you, and this raven leaps at you with its wings and tries to slice at you.
With a 12.
With a
and
12?
This is my initiative of 12.
Is
That's
12
not
tie will
nice.
go to the defender. And
8 plus 8. How do I have an 8 on initiative?
it shouldn't be initiative. It should just be your is it
Interface,
it's
speed.
interface. Yeah, yeah. It should be your
Yeah.
Speed check. Yeah.
1d10 plus interface. And if you have any Speedy Gonzalez that you activated beforehand.
No, I wouldn't have activated.
So yeah, it's just
Push
1d10
ahead.
plus 4.
So bizarre. This is. Anyway, never mind. Maybe I'm just misreading.
That's fine.
Yeah. So that's a tie.
Okay, so a tie goes to the defender. You're able to scramble and move out of the way as this thing just zooms past you.
Ooh.
All right, what would you like to do? Since we're not in combat, you can kind of like freely do whatever net actions you want. This is all happening within like 3 to 8 seconds. And after a few actions, I'm going to go back to the rest of the party.
Yep.
So-
No worries.
And the Raven gets a swing at him unless he ditches it, right? Every couple actions, every 3 actions.
every
yeah,
three
yeah,
actions.
exactly.
So and with that, I'm gonna slide past it. I'm gonna make a slide roll.
Okay.
And I'm gonna slide into number 4.
Its perception is pretty high, so...
Yeah.
It's a bird.
Yep. 2 versus...
6. It will follow me.
So it follows you, and it is able to jump on your back as you move on to this control node. Now, splitting in front of you, as you slide past it, you see the top control node controls the lights and the sirens of this APC. The bottom one controls the police radio.
Okay.
And then you can move on to the next floor if you'd like. So I'll let you do
yeah.
one more thing.
I'm not going to do anything in this control node. I'm going to continue to move down because there's nothing here for me.
Okay.
I'm going to move down to level 5 because I can
Okay.
just move down.
Yeah, moving's free. Yeah.
Moving
Yeah,
is free. Oh,
exactly.
great. A skunk and a wisp. They'll
A
make attacks
skunk
at me.
and a wisp will make an attack towards you.
Yep.
Here's the first. Here's the wisp. Plus 4. Oh, rolled a 1. So that means negatives. They're in the negatives. So unless you roll a 1, you're able to dodge them.
You were saying?
Don't jinx him.
I already have Ellen. I already rolled the 1.
Dude, I can't believe you rolled a 1. Okay, so let's see.
Let's see how negative I get.
Oh
Yeah,
my
worse.
god! How's that I believe no. Actually, that's a tie.
No, it's a tie.
Yeah,
It's
that's a tie.
We're both at -4, I believe.
Yeah. So tie goes to the defender in some weird, fucked up way.
Oh my god.
Wax is great,
That's
guys.
low.
Wax is genius. Wax is the best net runner ever.
The best.
By the way, I
Coolest.
just want to compliment you on this net running because I fixed the computer and now I can see everything.
Yes.
Oh, it's beautiful,
So it looks
isn't it?
good. Well
I'm
done.
glad you like it. I'm glad you like it. Here
Yeah.
comes the skunk. Oh wait, it's a +1 on top of
Very
that. So
aesthetic.
a 9.
I'm not very fast.
It should be 9.
All right. Well, let's speed it. Nope. It'll hit.
That's a 6 to you. Okay, and it will do. It will make all slide checks at a -2, as it sprays you with this digital mist, and the pixels just stick on you. There's like these green pixels that just stick onto your avatar, and you're gonna take a -2 to your slide checks. And now I'm going to go back to the party over here.
Okay.
And I'm not going
Oh,
to
do I
change
get
the
to see
scene.
what this looks
Yeah,
like?
I'll keep it like. Oh yeah, you want to see what it looks like? That's right.
I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, that's
You
right.
haven't actually been on the
Oh
thing.
yeah.
I'm
So
excited.
back at this party, you can see this this Officer Vargas is like chopping it up with you guys, writing down information. He's asking you questions, and then he looks and he kind of counts. He goes 1, 2, 3, and he's kind of doing some math in his head. And he says, "Wait a minute, wasn't there?"
It's a quick math.
Yeah, you pissed him off. He went back to heaven. You know that place that you hate so much?
Let me get a persuasion. And if you guys all 3 want to do your persuasion,
Yep.
Persuasion.
I'll say something arch about bedside manner.
okay.
That's not great.
All right, Sprocket, you're not able to assist.
No.
There's Grandma's, and then let's get it from Spitfire. Are you still having trouble?
Now opera froze. So
Roll me 1d10 and add 4 to it.
I
Great.
think it might be the amount of RAM that computer has.
So I rolled a 2, so 6.
So 6. It looks
Although
like
Christ.
we're gonna have to go with Grandma's persuasion, and hopefully 13. Ooh, just barely. Okay, that's with no assistance. He
Thank you,
just.
Grandma.
What does Grandma
Like
say?
As you catch a lot more flies with honey than with vinegar. Now, I don't need to. I don't have time to explain what honey is to you, but it's very tasty, and vinegar is not. And you would have got more statement from our netrunner if you hadn't been so difficult to deal with. So, if we can go back to giving you our statements, so we can take our friend back, give him the proper honors that he needs as a dreamer.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Mother Volkov says that a smile does more where a fist cannot.
okay.
It's not the time for Russian sayings. Just
Oh, okay. It's just her saying, but I understand.
I was just going with you having a very low persuasion roll. Like, stop talking, you're making it
yeah.
Back to the net. He nods his head and he just continues writing. Back to the net. Wax, you are about to get hit from every single one of these black ice, which is kind of scary, and I feel really bad.
That's I think I did have one more action on my previous.
Go ahead, do your one more, and then we'll figure it out. Do you want to try to slide? You had
I
a
would
negative
like
2?
to slide, yeah.
I
yeah,
say
yeah.
add all the luck you have, man.
I have 1 point of luck extra, dude. I have 3 points of luck on my character sheet.
And you can only
Ah.
slide one black ice at a time, so
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Well, no, I think you can only slide once a turn as well. once
yeah,
a
that's
round.
right.
And so
So
I already
this is-
have. So actually, what I would do before my previous round ends is I will attack with a banhammer,
Okay.
and I'll attack the. Which one's the worst one? I think
Raven does
memory
brain damage.
Yeah,
Raven's
Raven is the
nothing.
worst one and hardest to get around.
I'm going to attack the Raven with my banhammer. Let's see if that hits. It's not bad.
Okay, Banhammer versus 11. Yeah, even at a 9, it's not able to dodge your Banhammer. You swing and you attack it.
So that's 3d6 versus. Is it 3d6 or 2d6? It says versus Hellhound. I seem to remember that's.
Black ice.
Like I think
Black ice.
Oh, here, wait,
sword
let me
is
see.
sword is one is a net run. Yeah, sword is one and Banhammer's the other. I think you want the sword attack.
Yeah.
Here,
Which
let
I
me see.
do have equipped.
3d6 to a
Yeah.
non-black ice, 2d6 res to a black ice. So just do the sword
If you have
instead.
if you have a sword, use the
It
sword.
would be the
yeah.
sword, yeah.
Yeah.
I think the bonus is the same, so
Yeah.
it's the same.
Yeah, it
roll.
is. Yeah. So I'll roll the 3d6 then.
Yep.
You have a nice Greek gladius thing.
Yes, that's right.
That's right.
Oh,
Rubbish
terrible,
rolling, Chris.
terrible,
Yeah.
terrible, terrible roll. You swing and you slice at this raven. It barely moves out of the way, and your digital sword grazes its wings as you clip off a piece of its wings.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to take a -1 to its speed and all that. Because you clipped off one of its wings.
Okay.
And its perception. Okay. And so that will end your turn, and now each one of these are going to attack you.
Yep.
So we'll
Yep,
start
we will.
with the Raven. The Raven is going to roll a 10.
10. So I got to roll 6 and up. Let's see how I do.
Not bad. You dodge out of that one.
Better than that Raven.
It flies at you, and it is not able to attack you. And the Wisp comes at you from another direction.
Edgar Allan Poe, eat your heart out.
He did.
That's true. He put it in a basement.
Oof, it critted. 17.
Ooh,
Yeah.
17. Damn
Oh.
you, Wisp. Bring it on. No, not enough.
9, 4. That's a 13, huh?
13. It's not
Okay.
enough.
You're going to take one roll, 1d6. One. Just one damage. Not that bad. You're able to take it. And I'm not going to make you roll a resist torture drugs. Or resist torture because it wasn't enough damage for you to grunt or make a noise, and you're not going to break your stealth.
Okay, cool.
Now the skunk is going to try to come at you.
The skunk can't do anything else, can it?
It can.
already-
Oh yeah,
sprayed
it's already sprayed you. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it can't do anything. We're gonna skip its turn, and it's back at you.
All right, well, I'm going to attack with my sword again, this Raven.
Mm-hmm.
So let's attack it. Oof, not great.
And this is against its defense.
Mm-hmm.
A
Ooh,
7 is not
win.
enough. You definitely got him.
Great, so let's with the sword, 3d6. 9.
9 damage. Okay. Let me see here. It is at 1 HP, man.
That's cool. I will attack it, not with a banhammer, but like with a zap attack.
Yeah,
I think
zap
it's
you can
called
do.
zap.
Yep.
I'm going to do a zap, and we'll see if... Because I don't get the +2, but I do want to use the banhammer on the other one. So zapping. Hey! There we go.
Oh, nice. 23 is perfect.
Finally.
And you don't have to roll your damage.
No, that's right, I don't.
And
It's dead.
you put your hand out, and a red lightning bolt comes out of your hand, attacks this thing, and it explodes into pixels.
Beautiful.
Like Zeus himself.
Damn right.
And you get one more action.
I will use my banhammer on the wisp.
Okay.
Unless I want to slide away from the wisp. I might actually just do that instead. Rather than...
Let me see
do a
how
bunch of
long does that
combat.
thing only affects at a. It doesn't say how long. I guess as long as you're in the net architecture, -2 to your slides.
The skunk,
Yeah, that's
you can disable it by derezzing the skunk.
Gotcha.
Is this going to roll a whole bunch of dice that I don't want to? Maybe. Let's see. All right. I'm going to slide against it.
Okay. Sliding the skunk.
Oh, come on. So that's not going to beat it.
8
No.
versus 10 is not going to beat it. The skunk is on you.
That's
Restarting
Are you
the round. Sorry, go ahead, Phil.
Oh, I would have thought it doesn't matter, but I would have thought he would have slid the wisp rather than.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I would have been sliding the wisp. but
Okay,
it's-
so let me roll the
it-
wisp then. Here.
all that works out, I think, in the same way.
We'll see.
Yeah.
You might beat it.
Oh, I don't know if the wisp has better perception.
It does, yeah. Okay, so you're not able to dodge either of them. We're going to restart again, and the wisp is going to attack you. Is that a cock die? Is that even possible? No, 13. It was a 9.
Oh, nice.
Your ones are just killing me, dude.
It's gonna hit me. That's fine. I
It's
won't even
definitely gonna
bother
hit you.
rolling the 1.
Amazing net runner.
Can I ask a question? How the hell do you punish like internet dice? I don't know how to. I don't know how to witch this shit up.
Yeah.
You're going to take
throw the computer off the-
5 damage.
Yeah,
Yep.
just stage the whole computer, man.
Your father was dataless, man. Come on.
Yeah, Wax is a really great net runner in that he says that a lot, and his actions never back up actually what happens. It's all through our season of Roll the Car.
You pulled off some
Beat
pretty
the
good
beat.
things occasionally when you needed to. You like killed 3 ravens, like
Yeah. Wax
who were
can do
chasing
it.
you through the
Wax
architecture.
can do stuff. He's just not. He's
Had
got
your
an
feet up
ego.
for a while.
He's
This
like
is too easy.
He's
This
like
is
a
boring.
teenager.
He's like, whatever, man. Police, they're
Yeah.
nicey police. They don't need my respect. This is an easy net to
Yeah.
run, and then I'm
He
getting
can do it
caught
when
up
he
by the
needs
whiz.
to.
You're just getting
Yeah.
roughhoused right now.
6
Roughhoused.
brain damage total.
Yeah.
Ouch.
All right.
Wax is going to attack the wisp
All right.
with his sword first.
Okay. That's versus is 8. Your banhammer connects. Roll me your damage.
So that's for a sword. That's 15.
Ooh, 15 damage. You absolutely obliterate this Black Ice program, de-resing it. It explodes into a million pieces. And the skunk is pretty much de facto. It's done what it's supposed to do. There is no danger from it anymore.
Yeah.
So
Wax will look at it and be like, I'm going to call you Vlad.
Hey.
Good name. I
the
think.
the program just stares at you with its dead eyes, and as it's like billowing smoke, and it just looks at you.
I'm like, yeah. Wax looks at it and smiles, and he's like, nice. And we'll go down into 6.
All right. Why is it not? Oh, there we go.
with 2 actions still. So this is my third round in the net. Ooh, a control node. Perfect.
All right, you go into the control node, and what you are seeing at this control node is vehicle controls.
God damn it.
Well, now we got the footage because we got the whole damn truck.
You could, as a
send the truck
free
back to
action,
heaven.
it costs nothing to go to 7. By the way, you can
No,
go
I
to
was gonna
7.
say, I'm gonna head to 7.
Okay. You head over to 7, and there is a file there that is labeled nearby security cam footage. If you want to roll me an ID, but first let's go back to our dreamers that are talking to this cop. And he says, all right, I think that's about it. I think I got all the information I need. I really appreciate your cooperation. Pray for me. Hopefully Detective Molini won't kill me. And I'm really sorry about your friend.
Do you know any self-defense tips? Maybe you can't stop him from outright beating you, but I'll have you know, I was a Aikido champion back in Volkov traveling circus, and I can teach you some ways to protect yourself. I'm very worried for you, Fargus. You have been so lovely to us in this time of our need. You know, we were about to bury one of our own, and you've been so lovely, and I could not stand the thought of you getting, pardon me, but the shit beaten out of you.
Why don't you roll me a conversation? And I believe you're going to get a +1 Spitfire as well if you do your conversation. So all 3 of you give me your conversation checks.
Okie dokie.
16's
That's
good.
a 16.
16 is good.
I don't know what you plus on for conversation, but my straight roll was 15.
Okay, 15.
Damn.
Plus.
Well, oh no.
It's +2, I believe, right?
I don't have my because I don't have my.
Oh, yeah,
The
that's right.
very
That's right.
base is +2. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so it's 17 in total.
Okay, so he critted, and he says, "Nah, listen. All right, that's about it. I'm out of here. You guys need to leave. I'm already in enough trouble." And he turns back to this APC. Wax, I'm going to give you one chance to get this file and jack out in time for them not to know that you're here. And you're going to have to hide in these boxes or something because he's about to look in your direction.
Metal Gear Solid it.
You have to beat I'll tell you the DV right now. The DV is
I was thinking-
10.
I was thinking of the Scott Pilgrim, like when he dives out the window.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
So I got a base pool of 4. I've got to be a 10. Beat a 10.
Yes.
So
10
that's
or a
what?
10. A 10 or higher. I like doing
10 or higher?
yeah, ties are fine by me.
Okay.
I think it's time to use that last bit of luck.
6 and up. Yeah, I am weirdly going to spend that last bit of luck. Ben?
So can I look at can I see that Wax just needs a little bit more time from his demeanor? Can I tell that?
You can definitely tell he's not done because he hasn't told you guys he's done. So
Yeah.
you're not exactly sure what's going on in the net, but you know that he still needs more time.
Do you want me to roll that ID right now?
I've already rolled a conversation, so I failed that. I don't think I can do anything else.
Is there something else that you think would be pertinent? I'll give you guys one other skill check. Just one from either of you.
This is gonna be hang on.
I don't know what I. Yeah, you go, Alan.
I was gonna say this is gonna be hella risky, but like I want her to like kind of block him and like do some evasive Aikido maneuvers, as in to be like, do you see? This is like, you can't lay like anything on me. I'm all around you. I'm dodging you. Let me help you. Let me
Okay,
dodge
so you want to
self-defense.
show him
So
some, so you want to show him some of your martial arts brawling techniques.
Yeah.
So roll me a brawl, and he's going to try to evade your craziness.
Do I roll brawl or martial arts?
Whichever one is higher that you think would be able to assist you.
God.
Can't wait for you to crit fail.
Ooh, 23 is not bad. Oh, all right. So he's about to turn around and look in Wax's direction, and you just come like a bat out of hell and hiya, and like
Yeah.
attack him.
I think she would kind of like spin him around, like quickly and deftly, and then just quickly like dodge underneath all of his limbs, but all the while being like, try and land a blow on me. You can't do it. This is what you could be doing every time Detective Molini is trying to beat you.
Love that it's Aikido.
You just need to be quick.
You
It's
do
like-
that.
Yeah, I love that it's Aikido. It's so
You do
clever
that,
you did
and,
that.
and he tosses his like shield flies, his baton flies, it hits the wall, it makes this loud, obnoxious noise, and 3 police officers, one of them including is Detective Molini, converge on the area, and they go, "What the fuck is going on here?" And they're pulling out their guns, they're pointing it at you guys. "Are you attacking one of my officers?" And that is enough distraction. Wax, you get 3 chances to ID.
You're
I'm
welcome. Also, I'm gonna get shot.
Yeah. You attacked a cop.
Yeah,
No.
Ellen, you can't do that. It turns
I
out.
didn't
Sure you
attack
can.
him. I'm dodging
You
him.
attacked him with Aikido.
It just happened.
Yeah, no, you can do it. Sorry, could, shouldn't. All right, let's see if I crit fail all 3 of these. Let's go. Crit fail number 1.
All
Not
right,
great.
that's not good.
That's a 6.
Definitely not a 10.
Let's.
Don't let this be for nothing, Chris.
Come on, Chris.
So what are they? I got +4. So here we go. Here's the second.
That's it. You got it. You got it.
Perfect.
Oh, God.
Hey.
Oh, Jesus
one.
Christ.
Wax will take his glasses, grab the file, take the glasses off, and we've got this little this cardboard box just right here, John, like right here. I think it is.
You jack out with the file in your cyber deck.
He'll jump in here, into that little corner.
Okay, now you guys have another problem over here because there's a bunch of cops pointing guns at you, so you better act fast.
Yeah, I mean, the first response is just to immediately, like, arms up, back away, and just kind of be like, oh, I'm sorry, is sparring not allowed? I hear that you get the shit beaten out of you by your commander on the daily.
By the way, Phil, like, froze in the best way.
Phil has
In the
frozen.
best fucking way.
I know.
You know what? The best way to get out of attacking a cop is to mention that the sergeant beats his people.
Yeah,
My camera just decided to disconnect itself.
yeah, we've noticed you're frozen with a great face.
It looks
Yeah,
great,
it's
though.
very funny.
Yeah, Ellen, I don't know about the whole, hey, I'm just telling him how to defend against his superior officer. You should stop beating your employees.
Well,
Otherwise,
my
I
thinking
wouldn't
is
have to
that
tell
there's
them.
going to be other grunts who also, like, are sympathetic.
How
I'm not
loyal
talking
do you
to
think police
Malini.
officers are not to each other?
Detective Malini looks at you and he says, "You're all under arrest for assaulting a police officer.
To be fair, I didn't touch him.
And we'll see you next week." I listen to Androids and Aliens, so I always wanted to do that.
Oh, hell yeah.
Nice.
Hold on.
By the
So,
way,
everybody do it. Everybody.
Doing the fill.
Do it the film.
Love it.
All right, guys. Next time when we come back, we will figure out whether these dreamers have been arrested, murdered, thrown in a ditch. But hey, you got the file. You got the file.
Eventually.
So you're fine. You just go.
Yeah. You got the file.
Wax is great.
Yeah.
Wax is in a box. He's having a
Wax
tough
is so
time.
smart. Wax is the best net runner ever. He got in, got out.
The best nest
You
runner.
can solve the case while we rot in jail. Great.
I'll do it. I'll tell you guys how it goes.
All right, guys. Thank you
Yeah.
so much for joining me. It's a pleasure, like always. I love the Baby Beard Media crew. Make sure you guys check them out. Baby Beard Media everywhere. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, patreon.com/babybeard. Roll to Cast is the podcast, available on Spotify and iTunes. Anything else you guys want to plug?
Yeah, so we also have our YouTube channel, Baby Beard Media. We upload daily content of Let's Plays where you can see us playing everything from Cyberpunk to Fall Guys to Vampire to any other.
Donkey Kong Country, Super Smash Bros, Nine in the Woods, indie games, popular games, current games, retro games.
Do it all.
Nine in the Woods was a game I was trying to think of. So yeah, but basically we upload on the daily. So there's always stuff for you to come and venture and see us do things.
Put a comment in below in chat or in the comments if you want us to play a particular game, and we'll play it on the channel.
There you go.
Yeah.
There
We're
you
at
go.
your beck and call, essentially. Just
Yeah,
like our
all
stuff.
That's
I'd
it.
like to plug my Cyberpunk game quickly if I could.
Yes,
And-
the voice.
of
Everybody
Just-
do the
just the
fill while
voice.
he's doing it.
My camera has just decided it's gonna die. I need to restart my computer. But the disembodied voice wants you to go to twitch.tv/Sirenscape, which is weirdly spelled SYRIN-scape, for our weekly Cyberpunk Red game out on a limb, and that is everybody. Oh, everyone's grooving.
We're doing the fill.
Yeah, man.
That
We're
is
doing big promotion. Go to Twitch. Go to Sirenscape.
Go to Sirenscape. It's 8 p.m. Eastern on Fridays, and we have an amazing cast.
And they're
Supported
evolved.
by Artel Saurian Games and Wandering DM. Please check it out. The VODs are on the Twitch channel, or you can catch up on the Sirenscape YouTube channel as well.
All right, there you
Doing
go.
Phil.
It's a great show. Phil is doing an amazing job, and it also takes place in heaven, so you guys can see what is going on in this entire setting of his. And without further ado, I think that's it, guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you on the next one. We appreciate the support. Bye.
Bye.